This tweet from Joe Biden accidentally highlights one of the biggest failures of his administration. It says, POV, you believe healthcare should be a right, not a privilege in America. But if you look at the picture, it is not from Joe Biden's point of view. Now, obviously, whoever wrote this tweet, because I know it wasn't Joe Biden, just doesn't know what the POV meme means. But it can't help but remind us how much this administration has failed when it comes to healthcare. During the Obama years, healthcare was a huge topic of debate. Now, I am not the biggest fan of the Affordable Care Act, but at least people were talking about making our healthcare system better. That carried forward to the 2020 Democratic primary, where again, healthcare remained front and center. In particular, debate over Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan. Now, during that election, Joe Biden infamously suggested that he would veto a Medicare for All bill even if it passed through Congress because of the cost. Now, in his defense, he said it was because Medicare for All goes too far and that he supports a public option. Which, okay, I disagree, but a public option would be a huge improvement from our current healthcare system. The problem is that once Biden won the primary, and especially since he won the presidency, he almost never talks about a public option. To be clear, I am not criticizing him for not having passed a public option. I recognize that would be almost impossible given the Congresses he's had to work with. But there was so much momentum and conversation about healthcare, and it truly feels like that is almost all gone. Don't get me wrong, there was some good stuff in the Inflation Reduction Act regarding prescription drugs, among other things. But the misstep on messaging with this tweet really just highlights for me how much this administration has dropped the ball when it comes to healthcare messaging as a whole.